Sage status. It's mine. So arrogant. How dare such a weak soul break into my bio palace? A tiny spark wants to compete with the moon. This memory belongs to a transmigrator from the future. He even knows the outcome of the investiture calamity. Chan sect teamed up with the two Western saints. They put all my Jia sect disciples onto the investiture list. My eldest brother personally guarded me in the Zixiao palace. How is this possible? The Tao Patriarch and the four saints plotted against me. My entire Jia sect was slaughtered and forced onto the investiture list forever. No more progress in my cultivation. All those who died were my cherished disciples. But the Chan Golden Immortals were completely unharmed. Just who is it? Dares to scheme against me? Is it true or not? Let me find out myself. Open. A warning from the heavenly Tao. You're actually trying to stop me? Fine, eldest brother. Second brother, you two are ruthless. My Jia sect created all things. Why did we get betrayed like this? Master, the heavenly Tao is unfair. Just now, in Zixiao Palace, Hongjun Daoist gathered the saints to talk things out. Yuanshi Tianzuan and Jiayin Daoist, Zhuanti, tried hard to make me sign the investiture list. They said it would give Jia sect disciples a slim hope. Even my eldest senior brother wanted me to think about it. So this is the truth. Since I now have these memories, as Tong Tian, I will not let this tragedy repeat. Tong Tian, have you made up your mind? We two Western saints have come to visit. Third brother, your big brother and I came to check on you. All four of you came to my bio palace at once. That's quite a show of force. Saint Tong Tian. As for the investiture calamity, Jia sect disciples will gather as 10,000 immortals. You really should be the one to sign the investiture list. That would be the safest. Yeah, but the 365 spots on the list mean nothing to Jia sect. For the sake of all living beings, Saint Tong Tian, please sign the investiture list. This is what you call a saint's delusion. Trying to trick me into sending my disciples to their deaths. Get out. Saint Tong Tian, what do you mean by this? A mess. Full of chaos. You don't care about orthodox or side paths. People with fur and horns. Those born from eggs or corpses. All can mix together. Junior brother. You really should clean up your Jia sect disciples. Only you can lead this investiture list. Ha ha ha. Great cause, for all beings. In Jia sect, we accept all students, no discrimination. Just to keep a thread of hope alive. We build up virtue and do good. Not like you Chan sect Golden Immortals. Killing countless lives. It's your Chan sect immortals doing the slaughtering. That's what brought this calamity. Why should Jia sect alone bear all the consequences? This investiture list, I, Tong Tian, will never sign it. Forget about changing my mind. Humph, third brother. Is this how you talk to your older brothers? Everyone under my Chan sect has great fortune. They're nothing like your students with fur and horns. No need to be so petty, third brother. If you sign the investiture list, it saves everyone so much trouble. You really schemed this out. You talk all about morality, but act like pigs and dogs. Ding. Congratulations, host. You triggered the Supreme Tao choice system. Choice 1, defeat the four saints. Refuse to sign the investiture list. Reward, Hongmeng True Scripture. Hongmeng Divine Spear. 12-petaled Black Lotus of Destruction. 7-hole Blessed Bamboo, Chaos Spiritual Root. Choice 2, obediently sign the investiture list. Send your disciples onto the list. Innate Treasure, Map of Heaven and Earth. A strand of Hongmeng True Energy, Innate Spirit Fetus. Absurd. You want me to send my disciples to die? Absolutely not. I choose the first option. That's the demon ancestor Luo Ho's spear and Black Lotus. Plus, the Hongmeng scriptures point straight to the Tao. With these in hand, I'm not afraid of you four at all. If you want to fight, come and try me. Rise, immortal slaying sword array. Tongtian Patriarch. What are you trying to do? Third brother. You've crossed the line. Who gave you the guts to do this? Take down your sword array, and sign the investiture list. Then I can pretend nothing happened. Shut up. Calling me brother over and over. All in the name of all beings. So fake and hypocritical. I, Tongtian, don't care for you. As for our brotherhood, today, it's over for good. Third brother, you've gone too far. How could you even say something so disrespectful? We came here, all for the sake of all living beings. Take down the sword array now. Whether you sign it or not, doesn't matter anymore. Let me teach you a lesson today. Whoa. That's the demon ancestor Luoho's artifact. The most deadly treasure in the world. Wasn't it lost with Luoho himself, falling together into chaos? And with this spear? I want to see how you four break my immortal slaying sword array. Those who cross shall die. Red light bursts everywhere. Nothing can match the Jueshian's changes. Even great immortals are stained with blood. Tongtian, are you crazy? You really want to fight the four saints? We two Western saints have nothing against you. We only came today to talk things out. How dare you kill Taishang Laojun, Yuan Shi Tianzuan? Why aren't you taking action? Those two Western lackeys are useless. Weren't you the one just now forcing me to sign the investiture list with your power? Damn it. Tongtian, if you have the guts, come fight me one-on-one. With my sword, I strike down all enemies. Nothing can stand in my way. There's no turning back today. I'll carve a future for Jia sect with my blade. I'll break your investiture calamity. Ha 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 ha. Enough. Inciting a saint war? Do you realize your crime? That's the Hongjun of heaven and earth. He took sides, just like in the memories. He led to Jia sect's destruction. Tongtian, you don't even salute your master? You have no respect at all. The investiture calamity is about to start. You saints seem busy fighting each other. If it's a heavenly calamity, why push all the burden onto Jia sect alone? Such blatant unfairness. Maybe heaven's justice is just empty talk. Your disciples with fur and horns were never very good candidates anyway. Sign the investiture list quietly today, and maybe we'll forgive you. You're a loser. Don't talk about courage. This investiture thing doesn't matter. I, Tongtian, will never sign the investiture list. The heavenly calamity is for all beings to face together. Whether to sign or not, you all need to discuss it. Don't act on impulse. The great calamity is coming. Saints may not need to fight, but they also can't interfere in the cause and effect of the calamity. Take care of yourselves. So this is what it means to be a saint. Not caring about all beings in the world, yet protecting just a bunch of beasts. Tongtian, you're really merciful, oh sage. Ha ha ha. What a joke. If all sages were like you bunch of pigs and dogs, I'd rather give up being a sage. What? Tongtian wants to give up his sage position? Old friend. Maybe now I can fulfill your wish. Haha, ancestor. My opportunity has arrived. The sage position is empty. There'll be a vacancy. Master's divine power. Long life to Master. Master is amazing. He actually drove off both Uncle Masters and the Western sages on his own. The Fengshen tribulation is coming. This is a great disaster for heaven and earth. From today on, you must cultivate diligently. Remember, don't leave the protection of Golden Turtle Island. Anyone who disobeys will be expelled. Yes, Master. Even though they were pushed back for now, Hongjun is unfathomable. He might already be above the 8th level of Hunyuan de Luo. Plus, my primordial spirit relies on the heavenly Tao, and I'm restricted by it. If I don't break free, I'll always be a bird in a cage. Abandon the sage status granted by heaven and recultivate as a manhwa de luo. Allow. You want to suppress me? My fate is mine, not heaven's. Humph. Come out for me. Today, I, Tongtian, renounce my sage status. Activate the Hongmeng Sutra. 7 Orifices family, refine out the waste chi of sagehood. Feels like tearing my flesh and bones apart. If I want to return to the peak, I must break first, then rebuild. 30%, 60%. 60%. 90%. A flesh and blood sage. Now, just with my physical strength, I can fight on the Grand Tao. Once I fully comprehend the Hongmeng Sutra, I'll be a true manhwa de luo golden immortal. This time, the fate of all immortals I've befriended, I won't let go. Big brother, did you sense it? One seat among the 6 sages has really opened up. Nonsense. I can't believe Tongtian really gave up being a sage. Big brother, this is a blessing from heaven. He discarded his sagehood and lost much of his power. Great time to force him to sign the investiture scroll. We can use this chance to add his weaker disciples and followers all onto the list. The 3 of us are from the same lineage after all. Taking advantage of him now might make all beings look down on us. I know Laozi wants the benefit, but doesn't want the bad reputation. Since you care about brotherhood, I'll be the bad guy. For the sake of all living beings, for an early end to the Fengshen calamity, I, Yuanshi, must make Tongtian yield today. Without sage power, for sure. Senior brother is concerned about your injuries, so he came to visit. Why don't you come out and talk? Greetings, Uncle Yuanshi. May I ask why Uncle forcibly barged into Golden Turtle Island this time? Humph, Jiejia's so arrogant. You send a junior to welcome me? Is this what Tongtian taught you? Master is in seclusion right now. Uncle, please, calm down. Why don't you get lost? Quick. Activate the protective formation. Don't let him in. Tongtian, are you going to act like a turtle hiding in its shell? Letting your disciples die for you? If you come out and sign the list now, they might survive. Yuanshi, as an elder, you broke in while Master is hurt and injured us. Senior brother, have you no shame? Coward. Coward. Well, Yuanshi Tianzuan. So much for brotherhood. Knowing I just gave up being a sage. First thing you do is come for me. System, host triggered a divine Tao choice. Choice 1, come out strong, defeat Yuanshi, and get a Hunyuan Tao fruit. Prize, Chaos Treasure Hunyuan Pearl and the Innate Peach. Choice 2, swallow your anger, and keep hiding. Since you want to fight, Yuanshi, I'll help you get your Tao fruit. I'll refine it, plus the Hongmeng Sutra. Then I can truly break free. Grand Tao, Hunyuan, de luo golden immortal. Ah, Yuancher. In my previous life you bullied my disciples. Killed my beloved disciple. This time, you'll pay in blood. If you won't come out, don't blame me. Anyone below sage is an ant. You think you can stop me? Yuancher, who gave you the guts? How is this possible? You already gave up your sagehood. Why do you still have sage power? Enough with the nonsense. You hurt my people. Today you won't leave alive. Activate the immortal slaying sword array. Evil tricks. You must have borrowed some power. Now that you're not a sage, why should I be afraid? Wah. You're insane. A sage with only a mortal body? That's impossible. In just a few days. How could you regain Hunyuan power? Ah. D. Yeah. Well, Tong Tian. Since you have that strength. But this investiture list is Daozu's command. You can't escape it. Did I ever try to escape? I, Tong Tian, never run. If you have the guts, come and try. My immortal slaying sword array. Unless all 4 sages enter. Do you dare step in? Fine, you're lucky today. We'll see next time. Ah. Master, are you alright? I'm fine. You all suffered though. Ah. Master's divine power. Yuan sure got completely crushed just now. But Master, didn't you just give up your sagehood? How do you still have such power? I really did give up the heaven-granted sage status. Now I'm on the path of sage by mortal body. Not fully achieved Grand Dao Hunyuan yet, humph. But dealing with Yuancher is easy. Recultivating the Dao. Master, you're really determined. Tong Tian looks at these living faces. Duobao's loyalty. Yinxiao's calmness. Zhao Gongmang's boldness. Ha ha ha, Duobao. Previously you made friends, but got forcibly converted to the West. This time, now that I'm a sage with a mortal body, I won't let that tragedy happen again. As long as I'm here, Golden Turtle Island will always be the safest place in the world. Countless figures cut through the sky, all gathered in the main hall of Bio Palace. 23 De Luo golden immortals stand in front, over 10,000 disciples behind. Such a grand scene. Brilliant lights flying everywhere, treasures shining brightly. Disciples pay respects to Master. Duobao is naturally pure and kind. Just a shame those 2 senior brothers are too ruthless. This time, I absolutely won't let history repeat itself. Thank you, Master, for the treasure. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Master. Except for Duobao. Everyone else, stand down. Go cultivate on your own. We obey Master's command. Since your Master will be in seclusion, I'll give you some items for protection. Thank you, Master, for the treasure. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Master. Except for Duobao. Everyone else, stand down. Go cultivate on your own. Cheer, get up. Come forward. Master, you left me alone. Is there something important? I'm telling you, I'm about to go into seclusion to break through the great Tao. The safety of Janeo Island is in your hands. This is the immortal slaying sword array and its diagram. Today, I'll let you manage them for now. Master. Remember, no matter what happens, defend Janeo Island to the death. I will handle everything outside. You just protect your fellow disciples. I will do my best. I swear to defend Janeo Island. Duobao, put away the sword array. He turns and leaves resolutely. Yeah. "90% done, just need one final step. Damn, I have a saint's body. But this barrier just won't break. Still stuck at the peak of quasi-saint. Looks like I need something strong. The system the traveler brought is truly amazing. The spirit energy in these 5-flowered peaches is as powerful as chaos energy. 100 times stronger than Pantao. Uh-uh. If 100 times doesn't work, I'll try 1,000. If 1,000 doesn't work, I'll try 10,000. Detected host is on the verge of breaking through. Triggering God-level Dao choice. I've never backed down in my life. I pick number 1. Yeah. Brother, 1,000 years have passed. No sign from the eastern wind deity. My west is already poor. If I miss this calamity again, when will our karma flourish? Don't worry, brother. There's still a vacancy for the saint position. That Yuanshi Tianzuan lost face at Janeo Island. With his pride. How could he let it go? You mean? It's no secret that the 3 sages of Shenmen appear united but aren't. Why don't we probe Yuanshi's intentions? And sow discord while we're at it? Make his conflict with Tongtian worse. Brilliant. It's easier to fish in troubled waters. Let's go. To Kunlun. Damn Tongtian. Relying on his strong body. Doesn't even respect me. I will make you associate with those beasts. And I'll end up on the function list. Yuanshi, fellow Taoist, welcome. Zhuandi and Jane came early to pay respects. Humph, why are these 2 rascals here again? You 2 Taoist, why aren't you blessing the West? What brings you here? Haha, you're sharp, Taoist. Tongtian's great calamity for the function list is coming soon. I'm worried my disciples will suffer. Besides, he dared to insult you openly. If he targets our disciples next, he'll be harsher. He wouldn't dare. Ha ha ha. If not for the immortal slaying sword array. With just his little cultivation. He can't stop me. Even so. He's acting crazily these days. Totally disrespecting elders. The three purities used to be one. But he gives you no respect now. We two brothers feel for you. Yeah, it takes 4 saints to break the immortal slaying array. With a vacant saint position, it's tough right now. Enough. If you two have nothing else, then get out. Shanmen affairs are not your business. Yuanshi, fellow Taoist. We came with good intentions. Good intentions? You mock me in secret for failing to rule. Think I'm a fool? Yuanshi suddenly raised his hand and slapped a Zhundi through the air. Xianshi. Are you really gonna fight? Yuanshi stepped into the void. Space shattered everywhere. Since you two dogs came to vent, I'll deal with you together. Shadows cover the sky. The innate treasure, Pangu banner, appears out of nowhere. A sharp chaotic sword energy blocks the escape, forcing the 2 saints into the void. 8 treasures merit pool. A pool of golden water appears. It withstands Pangu faction's fierce winds. We're all sages here. Did you really think you got us? Senior brother, help me. Zhundi casts the 7 treasures mystic art. He seizes the chance to strike at Yuanshi Tianzuan himself. Cheap trick. The glazed lamp appears. Grey chaotic divine fire burns at its wick. A terrifying fire dragon bursts out, roaring. It instantly burns through the void. Zhundi is forced to retreat. Yuanshi Tianzuan holds the Pangu banner. His aura soars. Here in the chaotic void. Let's see how long you can last. Roar. The Pangu banner carries the power to split heaven and earth. It smashes down hard. Not good. My merit pool, a top-tier treasure. The 2 saints are sent flying 100 zhang. My merit pool. Go. Move. 2 streaks of light fall to Mount Sumeru. Jane and Zhundi just activated the sect defense formation. Glad we ran in time. Yuanshi Tianzuan arrives, wielding the Pangu banner across realms. Mount Sumeru quakes wildly. Buddhas across the mountains are terrified. Oh no, the great formation is broken. Which sage has arrived? Yuanshi, fellow Taoist, stop. No more, we admit defeat. Please calm your anger, Taoist friend. I have something to say. If I say I'll stop, I'll stop. Today, I want to see who in the West can stand in my way. Yuanshi, calm down, fellow Taoist. Stop. My 8 treasures merit pool is cracking. If Chan sect and the West keep fighting, Jia sect will only benefit for nothing. Tongtian hasn't signed yet, has he? Think carefully, Taoist friend. He slowly puts away the Pangu banner. The pressure vanishes instantly. Since you know how strong I am, this is just a warning for today. Ah. Thank you for showing mercy, Taoist friend. Innate treasures really are fierce. The West is poor and barren. We truly can't compare with the depth of Shenmen. Yuanshi, though my brother and I lost, our hearts are set on the investiture of the gods. Tongtian hasn't regained his sage status yet. Last time, he suddenly erupted. Don't bring up last time. If not for the immortal slaughtering sword array, how could he have been so arrogant? Exactly, that's why. I think Tongtian must have taken some heaven-defying elixir last time. He forced his physical strength to increase. But actually, he's strong on the outside, weak within. Right. That kind of pill has a harsh backlash. The vacant sage seed is all the proof you need. He's just shooting himself in the foot. Old wounds remain. And now he's got new ones too. So you mean he's been fooling me? Most likely. Why don't we go to Janeo Island together, the three of us? While he's off guard, 3 sages unite. And we can suppress him for sure. Force him to sign the investiture list. Deal? I want to see what cards he still holds. Let's go. Go. Master's order. A great tribulation is coming. Many forces are plotting against us. Sect, starting now. Everyone must focus on training. No one can step outside the sect's protective formation. Break the rule and you're out. We obey senior brother's order. Weird. It's just like last time. I can't sense Tong Tian at all. Don't worry, Taoist friend. Look, sect sealed the whole island. They're acting like they're facing disaster. If Tong Tian really became a top sage, would they need to be so careful? Elder brother, you're right. But Master said beforehand, sages can't act without reason. Let's test him first. How do we test him? Maitreya will challenge them at Janeo Island. I'll send my disciples to lure them out. If sect disciples appear, we'll secretly wipe them out. Add them to the list. If Tong Tian tries to stop us, that's just what we want. If he doesn't dare show up, then he's just bluffing. Ha ha ha. Good. I, the humble monk, have come to discuss the Tao. Maitreya from the Western sect comes to greet fellow cultivators of sect. Anyone want to come out and talk? I, the humble monk, am here to discuss Tao. Looking to make friends. Why shut yourselves away? Ha ha ha. A big sect like sect. Said to be where 10,000 immortals gather. Now not one dares discuss the Tao with me. You Eastern cultivators are real cowards. Ha ha ha. Senior brother. That Western baldy's pushing it. He's cursing us right at the door. If it was one-on-one, I'd tear him apart. Senior brother, I'm already a quasi-saint. Mid-stage realm. I can go out and teach this fool a lesson. Big brother, let us go out. We can't let them shame our sect. Enough. Did you all forget Master's teachings? Maitreya is usually very cautious. But today he's bold enough to provoke us alone. He must have backup. No one's allowed to leave the formation. One step out and you'll be killed. Looks like sect's all. A bunch of cowards hiding for dear life. Ha ha ha. If you Eastern Shen men are all like this, fate must favor us. It's time for the Western sect to rise. He called us cowards. Senior brother, how can we take that? If no one answers the challenge, how can sect keep face? In this world? Younger brother, that's reverse psychology. If we go out now, we'll just cause trouble for our master. Divine might of the sages rises to the sky. Senior brother, look how Maitreya insults us. But no one dares step out. Seems like Tongtian's sage body was just for show. Clearly, if that's the case, no need to wait anymore. Let's break open their sect together. Force Tong Tian to sign the investiture list. Ha ha ha. Tong Tian, little brother. I'm here to see you. Why are you hiding behind closed doors? Knew it was a trap. If anyone had gone out just now, they'd probably be dead by now. 3 sages gathered. Are they really here to put us on the list? Master's been in seclusion this whole time. Is this the end for us? If Master can't advance, we're all doomed today. He became a Hunyuan Daluo. Celestial, 2 stages up. So this is what Dao Sage level feels like. Way stronger than the Merit Sage before. Great Dao Sword Arts, slay Sage, slay Heaven, slay Dao. Ha 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 ha. Humph. You 3 traitors. You're sages, yet still scheme against juniors? Disgraceful. Ding. Supreme Dao choice triggered. Choose, step out and teach Mithreya a lesson. Defeat the 3 sages. Reward, innate spirit treasure, Sanqing suppression. Reward, innate spirit treasure, purple cloud shuttle. I choose the first. Ah, Master. Disciple here. Noisy. Can't believe I just woke up. And already some dogs are barking at my door. Tong Tian, what do you mean by this? You dare go against us? My own disciples would dare poison like this? Are you trying to provoke the Western sect's revenge? Threaten me? Even trash from the Western sect dares threaten my disciples? Why would my followers fear your Western sect's hassles? If you want to fight, bring it on. 3 shameless old dogs. Scheming against the young ones while I was in seclusion. If I don't teach you a lesson today, you really won't learn your place. Looking up at that powerful figure dominating the sky, the hopeless disciples of the sect suddenly erupted. Master. That's Master. Master finally took the big step. We're not afraid anymore. Our sect will live forever. Supreme and invincible. That's impossible. Did you really reach true Dao Hunyuan? You must have used some tricks. Unleash the 12th grade Merit Lotus. The golden lotus radiates a murderous aura. Just parlor tricks. Ha ha ha. Let me see if this watered-down saint can withstand the combined power of the 3 saints. Jane strikes first. The golden lotus spins. Billions of golden rays shoot toward Tong Tian. Overestimating yourself. Perfect, I'll use you to test my sword. First move of the Grand Dao Divine Ability. Saint Slaying Sword. A seemingly ordinary sword intent quickly formed. Yet it held terrifying Dao rules inside. Not good. In a flash of lightning, there was a dull, thunderous boom. That sword intent actually shattered everything in its path. Yet the 12th grade Merit Lotus kept gathering power. With a splat, it pierced through Jane's shoulder. Saint's blood splattered. Endless laws shot up, igniting a golden sky. Jane was horrified. One strike broke through my saint's golden body? How did you do that? Something's not right. Definitely not right. Why are you two just watching? Get in there. Don't panic, senior brother. Huh? He moves like a ghost, easily dodging the rainbow divine light. You two losers actually dare meddle in our Eastern sect fight? Seriously clueless. Tongtian. The heavenly tribulation is upon us. You refuse to sign the investiture list, not only acting against heaven, but you're crazy arrogant. Yeah, why are your disciples so precious? Ha! Why are your people so special? Ha! A saint twisting right and wrong. Scheming against my disciples and claiming you're justified. Take another sword from me. Sky-slaying sword. No. Quick, use the merit golden body. Tongtian hasn't even used his magic treasure. He just forced two of us back with his skills alone. His cultivation is on par with mine now. We have to suppress him now. Yuanshi, are you still not making a move? Humph, what's the rush? You two losers, distract him for me. 7 Treasure Mystic Tree. Merit Golden Body. Kill. God-slaying Spear. Go. I, the Emperor. Yuanshi. You crazy dog, you really can't let things go. Didn't I beat the crap out of you last time? Still haven't learned, huh? Sky-slaying sword. So what if you've restored your Hunyuan Deluo self? You've always been a loser. Haha. So in his eyes, I've never even been respected. Turns out thousands of years of brotherhood was just a joke. Well then, let's cut ties once and for all today. All these thousands of years, I never saw through your fake face. Turning on your own family. Betraying your sect brothers. I want nothing to do with a schemer like you. Being called the 3 pure ones together. From today on, I, Tongtian, have nothing to do with the 3 pure ones anymore. I am the saint of Tongtian, leader of the sect. And you, barely at the second heaven, dare talk big? Today I'll make you sign the investiture list yourself. Suppress him with the 5 elements Tao. Juxian sword, come. Rise, Juxian sword formation. How did this Juxian sword formation get so much stronger? It's Tongtian. He really got his Hunyuan Deluo saint strength back. Damn you two losers. How could you let him unleash the sword god? Kill. Glazed lamp. Ya. Susei Cloud Realm banner. Since you're stubborn, then try this sword today. What? He actually put away the god-slaying spear? Is he looking down on me? Tongtian, stop acting mysterious. D. Third move of the sword Dao divine ability. Path cutting sword. What the? What on earth is this technique? Stop. Tongtian, stop. He's trying to sever my karma with the Dao. If he hits me, the backlash will be terrifying. In this life or death moment, Yuanshi Tianzuan burns his own saint essence, desperately fighting back. The sword aura grazed Yuanshi Tianzuan's shoulder, dodging a fatal blow, but the aftershock shattered the space behind them, forming a huge void vortex. The vortex devours everything around it. Jane and Zhuanti are crushed by the sword formation, and now caught by the raging vortex. They can't escape at all. Yuanshi Tianzuan is getting pulled toward the center bit by bit. This whole ambush on Jinao Island by the Saint Tongtian was in fact all Yuanshi Tianzuan's scheme, and I'm not involved with the Western sect. Yeah, we're not here with ill intent. Tongtian sage. Let us go, please. Alright. So you won't force me for the sake of the world anymore. Such hypocrites. Tongtian, we're all heavenly Dao sages. Immortal and indestructible. If you destroy our bodies, when the Great Tribulation arrives, I won't let you off. If you want me to spare you, it's not impossible. Tongtian sage. Just say it. Just let us go. Any conditions are fine. Remake the sage's golden body. That's too big a price. If we can keep our bodies, we'll bear it for now. The three sages struggle in the whirlpool, waiting for Tongtian's judgment. Special effects, void. The whirlpool's pull increases. Space fragments break off. Jane and Zhuanti's bodies begin to crack at the edge of the whirlpool. Golden bodies dim. Our sect has shallow roots. If these two lose their bodies here, even if the whole sect tries, it'd take thousands of years to recover. It's a good chance. Yuanshi has the apricot yellow banner. Zhuanti has the green lotus treasure banner. If you hand over both banners to me, I'll let you go today. Dream on. Tongtian sage. This green lotus treasure banner is the core treasure of our Western sect. Can we trade for something else? I'll give you the 7-petal lotus from the 8 treasures merit pool. How about that? Since you're not willing to give up your spiritual treasure, there's nothing left to talk about. Junior brother's body matters most. Alright, I agree. Get out. The sword array opens a gap. Jane pulls Zhuanti and keeps quiet. They turn into golden lights and flee in panic, vanishing into the sky. Only Yuanshi remains in the arena, struggling under the black tortoise's force. Tongtian, today's humiliation. I'll remember. Crystal clear. A yellowish apricot banner. The apricot yellow banner flies out from Yuanshi's brow. It falls into Tongtian's hand. Tongtian puts away the banner, removes the sword array. You. Innate 5-element banners. 3 survived. Let me test their power. Tongtian forms a seal with his hand. 3 small banners stand separately. He grabs the 5 elements power in the void and forcefully injects it. The 5 elements array hums. A dazzling light screen covers Golden Ao Island below. But the screen looks unstable. Just lasted briefly, then started shaking. It's just a patched up array, only at quasi-saint level. Looks like all 5-element banners are needed. Tongtian waves and recalls the three banners. He absorbs them into himself. Among the three purities, Taishang is the most suspicious, and the strongest. Yuanshi and I are at Hunyuan's second heaven. But only Taishang reached fifth heaven. If he wasn't so paranoid, he would have acted. Then I might not have won just now. Taishang's Taiji diagram is no joke. Once I gather all 5 banners and complete the 5 elements array, even facing Taishang, I won't lose. I'll be invincible. Hongmang has 9 heavens. Each level spans 1,000 heavens. That battle just now gave me new insights into Hongmang's Scripture 8. Merged later memories with help from the system. Let's check the stock. Chaotic Devil God Blood Essence. Now that my foundation improved, it's time to consolidate. No wonder it's a chaotic devil god. This energy's above Hunyuan's 6th heaven. Break. Hunyuan Taoist 3 heavens. Ding. Host breaks through Hunyuan Taoist realm. 3 heavens trigger divine Tao choice. Hongmang Purple Chi is key to sainthood. Grants instant understanding of the Tao. But I'm already a Hunyuan Taoist Golden Immortal 3 heavens. It's useless for me. As for giving it to disciples, my disciples aren't lucky enough. Now the world is full of danger. If anyone holds this treasure, not only won't become a sage, but it'll bring disaster. Disciples are too weak. Safety first. System. I choose one. Return to Golden Ao Island. The void splits open. Tongtian's mighty figure appears. My Tao rules ripple out. Tao pressure sweeps thousands of miles. My disciples. I'm back. All cave doors on the island open. Countless streams of light shoot out, flying forth, gathering to the square. 10,000 immortals come to worship. The scene is truly grand. Greetings, Master. Ha ha ha. All disciples, follow me into the island. Master, did you really take that step? 100 years ago, your divine power was amazing. You really achieved sagehood. Haha, that's right. I'm a Tao sage now. Hunyuan Taoist 3 heavens realm. Finally arrived. Congrats, Master. Long live Jia sect. Below sage, all are ants. Now that Master is a Tao sage, far beyond heavenly Tao sage, our Jia sect finally has real backing. Duobao, you reached late quasi-sage. Gongming reached early quasi-sage too, nice. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll teach you the Tao. Profound Tao rhythm fills Golden Ao Island. Outer DJ disciples look lost, but still try their best to comprehend. Tongtian alone stands in chaos. The tribulation is coming. To protect my disciples, I must quickly increase my power. Go. Ning. Go. A dazzling stream of light cuts through the darkness. Pure chi rises as the sky. Turbid chi sinks as earth. Earth, water, fire, wind surge wild. Then calm down. Heaven and earth just opened. Harmony everywhere. Wow. Hunyuan Taoist Four Heavens. Within chaos. Just finished comprehending the Tao. In an instant, in the world, maybe 1,000 years passed. With my current power, even with 4 banners, as long as I hold the immortal slaying sword array, they can't gain an inch. Divination shows. The fate is chaotic. Could it be the tribulation has begun? At this time, beyond the 9 heavens, a towering palace appears, Zixiao Palace. Heaven and earth's big event is coming. 6 sages hurry to Zixiao Palace to discuss the god list. Hongjuan's voice echoes in the void, like from an endless abyss. Bringing up the god list again? Fine, I'll see what tricks you've got left. Tongtian turns into light and heads straight for Zixiao Palace. This tribulation has nothing to do with me. I'll just watch them push blame back and forth again. So boring. Finally, you showed up. Hunyuan Third Heaven, Tongtian. This time, you'll pay me back with interest. Now that I've broken through to Third Heaven, let's see what tricks you have left. For 1,000 years, Chan sect gave it everything, searching heaven and earth for treasures. They forcefully pushed Yuanshi Tianzuan up to Hunyuan de Luo Third Heaven. All just to wash away old shame today. The Great Tribulation is coming. We have to pick up the pace. If Jian Chan don't act soon, I'm probably the first one on the list. Western sect disciples. This tribulation isn't really about Rinjiao. But I have to go to Zixiao Palace. Plus, that wisp of holy might that appeared 1,000 years ago. Who was it, really? Tongtian, you're early. Manhwa, junior sister. Long time no see. Senior lousy. If you arrange the seating like this, that's probably not proper. Humph, Taishang Taoist. Tell me, what's wrong with it? I heard Tongtian severed ties with Shenmen. It's been announced to all the world. But now that I see it myself, looks like that was true. Humph, Sage Manhwa. Are you meddling too much now? I'm talking with Tongtian. Why do strange voices keep chiming in? Boom. A terrifying aura explodes from Yuanshi. The air in the main hall goes wild. Tongtian, that's not your seat. You're getting too bold. Right then, the 2 Western saints, Jane and Zhuanti, just step into the palace gate. But they're forced to stop by that pressure. Third Heaven. Damn it, just 1,000 years. And such a breakthrough? The East is just too powerful now. Laozi and Manhwa sense Yuanshi's aura. Not as strong as theirs, But it still makes them frown. Yuanshi Tianzuan. Daoist Hongjun. If it were someone else? We're not even fighting. Why are you so eager to show off? Cut the nonsense. This seat belongs to Big Bro. You have to move. Because you don't deserve it. There's a flash of light. A powerful black ancient banner appears. It's heavy and fierce. Chaos seems to swirl in Yuanshi's hand. He grabs the supreme treasure. Ready to kill. So, are you moving or not? Ha ha ha. If you want humiliation, I'll give it to you. The saint cutting sword. This sword energy looks normal. But it splits the space before Yuanshi instantly. Humph, doesn't even show off his aura. Way too cocky. Break it for me. Yuanshi swings the Pangu banner. The sword energy doesn't break apart as expected. Instead, a huge force rushes back. Through the Pangu banner into Yuanshi's arm. Who? What? No way. Your power. Huh? Just a casual move. And you forced back a third heaven saint with a treasure. You didn't even use any aura. Just how strong is Tongtian now? Didn't even ruffle his clothes. Not satisfied? Come again. Yuanshi Tianzuan looks twisted. Ashamed and furious at once. He doesn't care about saving face anymore. Tongtian, you old crook. I'll show you today what true third heaven power means. That's the three treasure Rui Jade Scepter. It aims straight for the crown. Really vicious. Three treasure Rui Jade. In my past memories, this thing killed Qiongxiao in the investiture calamity. Zhao Gongming got plotted by it too. And died miserably. Yuanshi. You sneak attack with that treasure. You really haven't changed. A cold glint flashes in Tongtian's eyes. His long-held rage erupts. This aura is even more terrifying than before. It explodes from Tongtian's body. The whole Zixiao palace trembles hard. The three treasure Rui gets blasted away. Washed by the storm of energy. Its power vanishes instantly. It howls like scrap iron. And flies back into Yuanshi. Yuanshi Tianzuan is shocked like thunderstruck. This huge force presses him down. Pinned to the ground. Can't even move. Arg. Dao Saint. Hunyuan de Luo fourth heaven. Impossible. Only 1,000 years? Face red as he's pinned down. Why? I don't accept this. I can't believe a loser like you rebuilt the Tao. Why is it fourth heaven? Yuanshi Tianzuan roars. Trying all kinds of divine arts. He tries to stand under that pressure. I won't accept this. This is Hongjuan's hall. With all this commotion, he should step out soon. Enough. I called you here today. To discuss the investiture of the gods. Not to let you brawl in private. Yes, master, your orders. The calamity of investiture is near. Heaven's court is short of hands. But so far, no one signed the list. Daoist Hongjun. This disaster between heaven and earth. Who started it? They should clean it up. Why keep discussing it again and again? Tongtian, you, me, and Taishang. Laozi will sign the list. In Manhwa's palace, I'm the only one. No disciples either. So what if my followers sign? Jiejiao will not get tied up in this. The calamity is for all living things. As saints, we must think of all beings. Master is totally right. I'll remember your words. My Western sect is willing to sign. We're weak anyway. Rather than fight and be forced, better to act first. And maybe get an edge. Let's see who's got the skills. Tongtian, everyone else has signed. Are you saying only Jiejiao gets special treatment? Old dog Yuancher. That makes no sense. Haha, I'm not the only one signing now. Jiejiao got blamed for everything. Your Chan sect's immortals caused the killing. Now you want us to clean it up? You really are a madman who twists the truth. Don't throw wild accusations. Fine, I'll sign the investiture list. Yeah. Karma embeds itself. There's no escaping this tribulation. Tongtian. Now we've all signed, it's your turn. Why are you staring at me? I've already said. Evil sects would never sign the investiture of the gods. You just said Chan sect didn't sign. So you refused to. But now I've signed. You dare break your promise in public? Yuancher, have you lost your mind from getting beaten? When did I ever say, if you sign, I'd obediently sign too? Tongtian, you can't shirk this anymore. Tongtian, sign the investiture of the gods. It's also a way to give your followers a chance to survive. Better than dying and losing your cultivation. Being listed as an immortal is a way out. Tongtian, this is fate. Just sign. Shut up. This is my business. It's not your place to interrupt. Tongtian, we respect you as a sage. That's why we're being civil. Don't get carried away. You really think reviving the Tao means you can disrespect everyone else? Looking down on others? In my eyes, you two aren't even worth being called human. If you disagree, then let's fight. Chi Bao Miaobu. 16-foot golden body. Tongtian, you're way too selfish. Let me teach you a lesson for our master today. Third brother cares for all beings. Just sign. You really think the four saints together can force me? This isn't Geneo Island. You don't have time to set up the immortal slaughter array. If you don't sign today, I'll kill you right here. Ha 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 ha. Utterly foolish. Even without the immortal slaughter array. Do you think I'd be afraid? God-slaying spear. Luahui's god-slaying spear isn't fake, it's the real deal. Tongtian, are you using this demonic weapon against all of the primordial world? The investiture is heaven's grand plan. Don't be so selfish. Stop trying to pressure me with the primordial world. My sect isn't that powerful. But Yuanshi, if you dare make a heaven's wager with me, I might consider signing. What are the terms? Let's bet. Loser can't interfere with the cataclysm anymore. And must send all their disciples onto the list willingly. Do you dare? I'll bet with you. If you lose, all your disciples will be listed as immortals. Deal. Alright then. Tongtian, sign it now. Ha ha ha. Now the wager's set. You need to keep your promise. Hold on, I'm not rushing. The terms aren't settled yet. What do you want to bet? Whatever it is. I'm in all the way. The investiture cataclysm. All the sages want a piece of the human tribe's destiny. Since it's about ending the bloodshed and rebuilding heaven's court. Why not bet using the fate of humans? Human destiny may be weak. But I'll bet that in 1,000 years the Shang dynasty will still stand. Do you dare? Shang's vessel holds no more than 30 drops. That's heaven's decree. Human emperor steps down. The son of heaven takes over. I'm definitely winning this. Since you want to bet on something that hasn't happened, I'll play along then. Overthrowing the Shang. Supporting the son of heaven is the trend. Tongtian, you're destined to lose. Now all the sages are gone. Go back and keep your disciples in line. Focus on your cultivation. The cataclysm is coming soon. Since it's over, we'll take our leave. Big brother, let's head back to Kunlun. Alright. Tongtian, you've got guts. But as leader of the sect, why do you care so much about the human king's fate? Junior sister, the human tribe is your foundation for becoming a saint. If the fate is cut off, what will you do? What do you mean? The investiture cataclysm. Always talking about putting all beings first. Who else besides humans counts as all beings? All these years. Haven't you noticed why your cultivation is stuck? After the great calamity of Wu Jiao, you gained a lot by writing human destiny. Even matching Big Brother's level. But now Haotian controls heaven's court in ruins. Human destiny. Your foundation got tampered with long ago. Is that true? Who's behind all this? Is it Lousy or Yuanshi? You don't have disciples under your name. But the human tribe isn't a chess piece you can just toss aside. Ah. Cough cough. Forcing a divination. Got backlash from heaven's will. Looks like junior sister saw the outcome. Shang falls, human fate dies. If you want to keep your foundation. Now. You might only have one choice, ally with me. When did you notice this? Wu Yao defeated. Earth Bureau and Grand Physician fell. Haotian ascended. Human fate got weaker and weaker. Lousy sect didn't get much incense. But Haotian took most of the human fate. So that's it. Taishang Lousy. You really planned this far. Cut off my foundation. Why does the sect care about humans? If you want benefits in the cataclysm, you have to cover every angle. Since I'm in the game now, I'll break the game myself. If Taishang Laozi makes a move, I'll block him for you. Ha 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 ha. Alright, having you say that. Now I'll show you Ansher, that old thief, what real sage tricks look like. Manhwa, farewell Tong Tian. Hunyuan 9 turns profound art. Panga's body becoming immortal method. And Hongming's scripture. The Tao is within reach. Retreat comes first. Need to settle disciples and guard treasure. Master, you switch to Duobao as your disciple. The cataclysm is near. As the first disciple, what will you do? My skills are shallow. But if disaster strikes, I'll risk my life to protect us. Junior brothers and sisters are so kind-hearted. No wonder Western sect force converts them later. This is the banner of colored clouds. Keep it safe. In times of crisis, it can block a sage's attack. Thanks, Master, for the treasure. I'll defend Geneo Island with my life. Not letting any junior step outside. That's good. I'm going into seclusion now. Unless the sect faces destruction. Don't disturb me, go now. 100 years later. Tong Tian, you think it's just about destiny. I've made a move for people's hearts long ago. Tong Tian, wow. You go so far as to try to kill juniors. If Yuansher didn't cheat, several stayed behind for this. You wouldn't have been so badly hurt. That debt will be paid sooner or later. Don't ask. Ha ha ha. Tong Tian, now that you've signed the list, don't blame me for being ruthless. Internal strife in the sect is just my chance to rise in the West. Since that list needs filling, you sect will be first. Ugh, it's that Western rascal again. Why show up now? Dao brother, good to see you're well. I met brother Yuansher. The sage isn't seeking blessings in the West. Come to my Jade Void Palace. What do you want? Now that Tongtian's involved, why not strike while the iron's hot? Send a few of his disciples to the list. Let's humble him first. What? Wasn't Mithraea beaten badly enough last time? Here you are again looking for trouble? Last time those disciples of Jia sect wouldn't come out. But now I've got a surefire plan. No need to risk our disciples. Oh, did Tongtian hit your head too hard? How could such a good thing fall to you? Millions of years ago, during the Great War, our Western sect converted a lot of defeated demon clan members. Normally, they're kept in Lingshan as cannon fodder. Now, they're perfect bait. I'd like to hear more. Ha 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 ha. What's causing this commotion? What? So this is the foundation of Jia sect. This is Jineo Island. No way. Master is meditating right now. If we disturb his cultivation, that would be a huge offense. Gongming, listen up. Lead your brothers and sisters to set up the 10,000 immortals array right now, and protect our sect. I'll go deal with these sinners. Be careful, senior brother. Set the formation. Attack. Don't know what's good for you. We're at the East Sea meeting spot. Getting ready to go back to Jineo Island. Really cutting it close. Ah. Duobao, you've got some nerve. How dare you slaughter our Buddhist guardians? Eldest brother. Why was a sage ambushing eldest brother? Help, someone save him. If we don't go all out now, we're doomed for sure. Too much bullying. The immortal execution sword array, rise. Oh. I lost my temper just now. And didn't control my strength. If Duobao gets killed just like that, Tongtian will go nuts. I'm here to make them wear each other out. Not start an all-out war now. Uh. Ha ha ha. Ha. Don't panic. Master's amulet will keep me alive. I won't die. Lucky you're tough. Jia sect brat killed a Buddhist guardian for no reason. Come out and face your fate. Idiot. You force him out. And still mess it up when you're supposed to kill him. Now he's hiding back in his turtle shell. Yell all you want, it's useless. Hey. Jane. Old donkey. Shameless. A sage ambushing juniors. If you're so tough, face my master. Picking on us means nothing. Western Buddhism. Full of filthy scum. It's disgusting. Fine, fine, fine. Haha. Since you're so eager to die, I'll grant your wish. What terrifying sage power. It slams down on the array's shield like the sky collapsing. Most of Jia sect's disciples inside feel thunderstruck. And spit out blood together. Their bodies are barely holding on. Hold on. As a disciple of Jia sect, I never give up. Fight to the death. Just a bunch of ants. Clueless about fate. Sending you to the ranking. Initiate the immortal slaying sword formation. I'm the senior disciple. No one is allowed to hurt my junior brothers or sisters. Not even a sage. Kill them for me. Burning life force. Heh, ants are always just ants. Let me see how long you can hold out. When you're out of energy, this formation will break. Something's wrong, senior sister. That old villain is draining senior brother's vitality on purpose. Great 10,000 immortal formation. Disciples, listen up. Changing the formation. Put all power into the immortal slaying sword formation. Wish senior brother success against the sage. Oh, I see. So you all want to die together. Since we're just a bunch of ants, don't try to fight a sage. D. Jane Daoist. You're here, Jane. Ah. The sixth rotation of Hunyuan 9 Revolutions mystic art is complete. At peak position. But this body is strong enough to crush the second heaven. Well done, Yellow. How dare you come and hurt my disciple? Beep, detected host's anger. Triggering divine Taoist choice. Option 1, punish by force. Jane will sever his body with Taoist powers. A jug of 3 light divine water. Taoist power, 9 styles of creation. Option 2, force him out. Jane orders him to leave. Reward, a gourd of Hunyuan Qingpei pill. Innate spiritual treasure. Spring of life. You hurt my disciple. And still want to leave safely. Killing your body is doing you a favor, pick 1 out of 5. Turn to dust. Master. Jane. You're begging to die. Today I'll break your sage body. Forcibly burning soul. It won't be long. You'll vanish into nothing. Sect disciples. Wait for your ranking. Ah. Master is out. Master, kill him. Avenge senior brother. Wudong, catch it. This is 3 light divine water. Give it to your senior brother right away. Remember, the 3 lights combined are a holy medicine. Don't separate them. Understood, Master. Separate it and it becomes poison. When combined, it's life and death. Flesh and bones. Alright, Je. Now it's a fight between us. Tongtian, your disciple broke the rules. And killed my Ling Mountain Guardian. I'm just disciplining for you. Is that so? Since you said my disciple was rude. Let him explain. Grant you wisdom. Speak clearly. These words thundered like a bomb. Ancient monsters all over the wild awoke. They turned their gaze east. Deep in the void. Hidden Yuansher Tianzuan watches as the situation reverses below. He shakes with anger. Punches the wall of the void. Jane, this loser. Can't even win a fight, fine. Can't even argue back. Tongtian, you're twisting the truth. I'm not gonna argue with you today. Duobao. I've already taught him for killing my guardian. Let it go today. You don't argue with me. Sage Jane. What a big heart. Sword intent of the 4 immortal slaying swords. If the wild exists. Still. I'll settle this with you. Tongtian, what are you planning? We have 2 sages in the west. I warn you, don't make trouble. Two western sages. Even if you both fly your banner. Why should I fear? This sword is for my sect disciples, to kill you. The Sage Slaying Sword. Red. Ha 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 ha. Tong Tian, you really think after 1,000 years I made no progress at all? Your old moves can't hurt me anymore. Ha 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 ha. Oh really? Let's see how much you improved. This sword still stands for my sect disciples, to defeat you. Heaven Slaying Sword. Wait. Didn't you already cut once? Thousands of immortals come to my sect. Hurt one of us. Even slashing you with 10,000 swords isn't enough. My treasure. The West is barren. To fix such treasures would take tens of thousands of years of savings. Tong Tian, you bully too much. Tong Tian, don't think Western sages are pushovers. Watch this treasure. Umph. Finally, you aren't hiding anymore. Old Jane donkey. At least you have some guts. That's my treasure. The Green Lotus treasure banner should belong to the West. Since I can't reach you. This strike. Let's see if you save it. Despicable, he's trying to destroy Jinluan Island. Jane, how dare you? What divine power is that? That's Father's aura. First move, Creation Fist, from the 9 styles. This punch shattered the attack. And directly scattered 1/3 of the Western Church's luck. My luck. A whole third of my luck. Tong Tian, I won't stop till death. Ah. Not killing you, just to test my power. Now that I broke your shell, I'll leave you something. Second move, Earth-Splitting Slash, from the 9 styles. You're lucky. Jane Dao Lord. That's a sage's arm. Master actually severed a sage's body. The wild is enraged. 1,000 years ago, Tong Tian barely suppressed 4 sages with the immortal slaying sword formation. But today, he crushed Jane and cut off his arm with his own power. All by himself. He completely outmatched and cut off Jane's arm. My hand, my treasure. My luck. Kill in pain. Me too. Senior brother, how long will you stay crazy? Do you know? Because of your foolishness. The treasured bed shattered. Our sect lost a whole third of its luck. With our luck gone, how can disciples ever cultivate again? Look, Duo Bao from Jie's sect is a quasi-sage. Later Wu Dang returns. Zhao Gongming also reached quasi-sage. What a scene. That's 10,000 immortals coming. Look at us now. Only Mithreya and Tathagata holding on. Now the luck is still here. Thousands of years of scheme, all ruined. Tongtian, you and I can never coexist. Kill that bastard. Wake up. Aha. Ultimate junior brother. My hand. Senior brother, as long as you survive. As long as you're alive. We can win it all back later. You gotta pull through. Win it back. Junior brother. Do you know who was there at the time? Who? Yuanshi Tianzuan was right there in the void. He watched me lose my arm. Watched our sect's luck collapse. But he never made a move. What did he plot with you? Yuanshi is so despicable. This grudge of mine is only with Tongtian. Cut down Jiao and Yuanshi. He'll pay for his blood debt. Deliver my decree. From now on, seal off Mount Sumeru. All disciples must focus on cultivation. No one leaves without permission. White Crane. Master. Go announce this at Lingyu Mountain. Randang Daoist. Come see me at once for the decree. Tongtian's power is growing way too fast. Looks like some pieces need to move early. Master, you called for me? Since all the sages signed the function list, this list is still empty. That can't last. The first name must show up soon. Our Chan sect can't afford that shame. And I don't want that shame. You get what I mean? Don't worry, Master. I already have a plan. Go now, the sooner the better. As for who makes the list, no need to tell me. Your disciple takes his leave. Jiejiao is at its peak now. I can still see Tongtian's sword in my mind. Poking the hornet's nest now isn't smart. Renjiao only has Xuandu. Taisang is too deep to move against. Gotta pick the softest target. Western sect's luck just faded. Now's the perfect time to kick them while they're down. Let someone else do the dirty work. The sage's mission is done. Who dares plot against my Western sect's disciple? Randang. Randang, how dare you? Chan sect, so that's how you are. Since you started this? Don't blame me for finishing it. If I don't avenge this, I don't deserve to live. Randang, come out and die. You're joining the list too. A force pulls him with impossible power. Randang flies helplessly toward Jane's hand. Master, save me. Right at the last second, a streak of pure celestial light rips through the air. It slices open Jane's space in an instant. Sealed. Yuanshi Tianzuan, dressed in white, blocks Randang. With a wave of his sleeve, he stops Jane's attack. Master, help me. Friend Jane. What's the meaning of this? Striking at my vice sect leader? Isn't that beneath you? Yuanshi, stop playing dumb. Did you send Randang to hurt my disciple? Randang, is that true? Master, please judge wisely. I've been cultivating in seclusion in the mountains. Suddenly, the Saint of Salvation storms in. He destroys my sanctuary. And wants to kill me. It's totally absurd. Shameless. I've never seen someone so brazen, primal stone. If you don't hand over burning lamp today, I'll get justice myself. Seeking justice, so strict. Are you crazy? Who gave you the guts to talk to me like that? The triple divine power of Yuanshi Tianzuan bursts forth. In a flash, it suppresses the wounded Saint of Salvation. I'm doing just fine. You want numbers, huh? Saint of Salvation forms seals with both hands. A golden light shoots up into the sky. The void shakes again. Zhuandi arrives brandishing the 7 treasure tree. Looking furious, he tears through the air. Lands beside the Saint of Salvation. Oh. So you want to team up 2-on-1? Trying to force me into another fight on Mount Sumeru? Yuanshi Tianzuan. You're pushing it too far. How's the treasure healer doing? We've given ground time and again. Didn't want to fight you. Now you ambushed my disciple to enter the list. You're really going too far. If this revenge isn't taken, what face does our Western sect have left? Senior brother Saint of Salvation tried to scheme against the sect, only to bring trouble on himself. Now we're beaten out by the Chan sect again. If we don't make a show soon, Western sect disciples might end up extinct, demon subduing Pestle. Merit gold body shines behind Saint of Salvation. A grand golden form with 18 arms and 3 hands appears. All 18 arms? Each holds treasures like necklaces, parasols, and crowns. Majestic power surges. The 2 Western saints strike from both sides. Killing intent is locked in. Yuanshi Tianzuan. Pangu banner, Yuanshi waves the long banner. Primordial gale blasts out. Forming a giant windblade barrier. Clashing with both saints head-on. The attacks shake heaven and earth. The sun and moon lose their light. Son-in-law, son-in-law. A huge explosion thunders. Yuanshi Tianzuan drives the gale. Pushes back the merit gold body several steps. But Zhuandi's demon subduing Pestle finds an opening. And lands right on Yuanshi Tianzuan's chest. Boom, Yuanshi Tianzuan staggers back 100 yards. His face turns pale. At this moment, Pangu's form appears. Ignorant fools. Let me show you my true power. In a blink, raging flames turn into a sea of fire, sweeping across the sky, heading straight for Zhuandi's 7 treasures. The 7 treasures flash with rainbow light, barely shifting the path of the chaos flames. Flames fall. The mountains below shatter instantly for thousands of miles. Rivers evaporate. Countless creatures turn to ash. This is the territory of my Chan sect. If we keep fighting, all that'll be destroyed is my own foundation. Stop. The 3 saints halt. Standing apart in the void, Saint of Salvation still shines with merit gold body behind him, showing no sign of weakening. Zhuandi holds the 7 treasure plan, watching like a tiger. Yuanshi Tianzuan straightens his robe, back to his lofty posture. But his eyes have a new hint of caution. Yuanshi, you plotted my disciple into the ranking. You'll pay for it today. You didn't get enough last time? And now you dare show up here again. Your cultivation is strong, but dreaming of slaying US 2 saints? That's pure fantasy. Since we're tearing off the facade today, we'll fight to the bitter end if we have to. We want answers. If you don't give us one, this Chan sect sanctuary, destroying one or destroying 10, it's all the same. It's all ruin anyway. Speak up. What's it gonna take? For you to stop fighting? If you don't want Burning Lamp on the list, fine. I want him in my Western sect. Yeah, let him draw talismans and become a Buddha. Boost the Western sect's fortune for me. Ha 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 ha. Did you two eat lion's heart and leopard's guts? To think I'd hand over my deputy leader to you? Dream on. Ha 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 ha. If that's how it is, then there's nothing to talk about. Hand over Burning Lamp. And today's matter is done. Someone has to make up for our lost disciples and fortune. Yuanshi, think it through. Hand over Burning Lamp. Or have us visit your Chan sect every day. Master, save me. I'm loyal to Chan sect. If I go to the barren western lands, I'd rather die. Master, you can't do it. Burning Lamp is a quasi-saint. Rare in later times. If we give him to the west, it's helping the enemy. But if we don't calm these two lunatics down, forget it. Keep dreaming. Burning Lamp is my Chan sect's deputy leader. There's no chance he's joining the Western sect. Primal Stone. You dare tease me? Whitehead drops the fierce look and puts on a fake smile. Hey, guys, no need to get mad. We're all disciples of Master Hongjun. Seeing Western sect in such dire straits, as your senior, how can I just watch? So for today's event, I'm willing to give 1/5 of Chan sect's fortune to the Western sect. Let that settle the karma. How about it? Chan sect fortune is deep, 1/5. That's worth more than 2 Tai golden immortals. A quarter? I said 1/5. That's all. If you don't agree, then let's fight again. Chan sect is big and rich after all. Not afraid to lose a sanctuary. Yuanshi really doesn't care this time. But my Western sect is starving for this. Even 1/5 is massive. Fortune. Fine, but I want you to promise one thing to the Western sect. Don't push your luck. Relax, I'm not making you sacrifice right now. If the sect of cutting loses, I want all disciples under Tongtian. So that's your plan. Tongtian's disciples are all beasts and monsters born from eggs. Only you Western folks see them as treasures. Ha ha ha, fine. I'll go along with it. I don't care for those creatures anyway. Even if I give them to you, what does it matter? Western sect will ally with me. We'll deal with Tongtian together. Fine by me. Saints really do have thicker skin than this land of primordial chaos. Then, Yuanshi, please fulfill your promise. Pangu banner, withdraw. Wonderful. From now on we're allies. Heaven and earth can witness, ha ha ha. Even right now, in the purple cloud palace, they can't locate him. The great hall is grand and cold. Only a few tiny bean-sized candle flames flicker. Desolate, dead air fills the room. The door of the peaceful heart hall senses someone coming. And slowly opens, making a heavy scraping sound. The Lord Tongtian walks forward. The saintly golden light around him shines blindingly in the darkness. It instantly lights up the entire grand hall. Pangu's essence blood. The power within it. It'll definitely help me level up my Hunyuan ninefold mystical art. Yeah. Begin. Seventh layer of Hunyuan ninefold mystical art. My physical power has reached Hunyuan fourth heaven. Now I train both body and spirit. Both at Hunyuan de Luo fourth heaven. Even barehanded, I don't fear facing the four saints. Plus, with the immortal slaying sword formation and the god slaying spear. Under heaven's law. Who dares harm my Jijiao, even a little? Ha ha ha. Next step is to surpass heaven's law. Only by being stronger than heaven's law can I truly protect my people. Stop. Congrats, Master, you've reached the seventh layer of Hunyuan ninefold mystical art. Triggered divine path reward. Primordial light. This will help you break through. A golden stone shoots out. A sharp ray of light. Heading straight for the depths of chaos in the southwest. Oh, it's so close to me. Tongtian's figure flashes. He quickly flies along the light's path. It's actually a chaos beast at Hunyuan de Luo second heaven. Without heaven's law suppressing them, these monsters would have invaded the land ages ago. Umph. Take my spear. You know what's good for you. My gamble paid off this time. 800 years have passed. The great calamity of investiture of the gods is near. Can't stay here long. Time to head back. This presence. At least Hunyuan fifth heaven. Among the saints of the land, none have an aura like this. Who is it? Ha 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 ha. I wondered who it was. Turns out you're one of Pangu's followers. Not bad, little bro. Hunyuan ninefold mystical art is Pangu's technique. This person's appearance actually triggered the art's automatic protection. Definitely not a benevolent one. May I ask where you're from, senior? I'm Tongtian, lord from the land of the great desolation. Fake. Just a phony little brat. I, the old ancestor, was born in chaos. I've endured countless tribulations. I was attracted by that treasure. Just came to see what kind of opportunity is here. Claiming to be the old ancestor born from chaos. His form is ethereal. Could this be the legendary chaos old ancestor? Ha ha ha. Not bad, not bad. You, little one, even know my name. Since we know each other, I'll let you go. What do you mean, old ancestor? I'm facing a calamity myself. No time to chat with you. Yeah. Even people like him are dodging disasters. I'd better get stronger fast, too.